Hey everybody, Steven here playing Subnautica Below Zero. Today I'm just covering kind of the updates that have been put in game over the last week since my last video. Nothing major with this, but they have kind of tweaked some things and changed a couple things here. One of the things that I haven't really got to cue in is they've added like ambient audio to the crashed ship. They've added a new soundtrack to the Lilypad Biome, and they've added another one to the Fabricator Caverns. I can get the one with the Fabricator Caverns to click in. I can't get the other ones to click in. Every now and then it does, but it takes me a long while to get it going for whatever reason. So we're not going to be able to unfortunately showcase that. We will try the Fabricator Caverns one though. So diving into it, they've tweaked the areas around the crashed ships, and now they're just really bleeding the biome that it's in, whichever section, into the other ones. So we can see here going from the purple vents biome around the crash ship and really just bleeding into the tree spire biome here. So a little bit of work on that. I've covered some of this with another video showcasing the crashed ship, but they've even tweaked it a little bit more since then. And it looks really good. I think they do that very, very well in terms of taking one biome and literally letting it kind of slowly morph into another. So we have all of this right here. Now if we start going over a little bit more, they've actually just added this, so I'm wondering if they're going to continue to tweak this, because I don't think this bottom sand area is going to stay like that, but they are tweaking this more right here. And then if we go over to the second portion of the crashed ship, they've added more details to the portions that the debris, basically where the lily pads are kind of lifting them up. So a little bit more work on that just to fine tune it. The other interesting thing is with these biomes kind of blending into each other, I just think that this is really, really cool, where we have the stalk of one of the lily pads actually kind of hanging over into this biome now. But this has been tweaked also. All this used to be just smooth, right? Now we start coming to the outside. I'm gonna have to take the fog off for a second. This has all been morphed as well. So the outside area of where this crashed ship is. Now there's still work to be done, you can see, but usually when I see the lines here too, lets me know, hey, they've been like changing this, tweaking this a bunch, smoothing it out. So they've actually completely tweaked this area right here as well. Now going into the, oh, that's the other thing. So the ambient sound on the inside, like I said, with this I can't get it to cue in. It should when I go inside, but just to highlight that really quick.
Passing 100 meters.
And I do like the addition of the oxygen plants in here now too.
Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
But inside here, ideally, this would actually be playing the kind of audio. Like the music that you're hearing right now is more for the Twisty Bridges area. But yeah, we're not going to hear it right now. Like the opening portion of the game, you'll hear that. Now the other big thing is tweaking the visual effects of the Lilypad biome. They've put this on there a couple different times. And I've highlighted this in other videos, but it's just become more and more apparent of just how much work they've put into this biome recently, and just how good it looks with the tweaks and changes to all of the rocks and the roots that are holding these floating rocks together. Now a lot of this has been in game. It's just these tweaks that they've done to make it just look much better. I do like the big ones too, where you can actually go in and actually swim through them. I'd love to build a base over here and try and connect all these together. But looking at the addition of more roots that hang through the bottom, roots that hold onto the rocks here, we have rocks like embedded inside the larger roots now. You have the different types of roots here that you can see, like this one right here. So a bunch of just little tweaks here, like it's coming out of the side now, that just add to the visual look of this biome. And like I said, I think it looks really, really good. Definitely my favorite so far. I mean, they're all really good, but I just like this area. And we'll ghost in here too. And like we have other ones here too, like where they're split, and then in the middle we have the roots. You could almost hide if you needed to right here. And then I've just noticed they've constantly tweaked where the research base omega is right here in the middle. So just the outlying area, which looks really, really good right now. As we go to the top, I think the look here too, by the way, of the biome, where we actually see that glow, I don't know if that's part of the engine, and you kind of see like the lily pads almost fade out. I think that's new. I'm not 100% sure on that. I don't know if that was part of the engine or something else that they've actually added, because a lot of times they'll just put Lilypad visual effects, and that's all they'll put on the Subnautica changes Twitter account there. So let's ghost on top of this and see if this... And I think this audio of the character walking on the top of this is new as well. It's a subtle tweak compared to the ice. Alright, next we are going all the way over to the Brinicles. So they've added another visual effect to the Brinicles. We can find some. There we go. Right there, where you can see it's not only going to grow in size, but also there are... almost looks like heat coming off of it, right? With bubbles. That is really, really cool looking. The sparse Arctic here, I mean, just going from when literally it was nothing to then they added some rocks to now we have the ice fruit and all these Brinicles everywhere. Really, really nice touch. It just looks awesome. And some bigger than others, right? Let's ghost in here. I don't think they added in... yeah, this isn't going to freeze you yet. But yeah, I remember when this was literally flat, nothing was in here. And it is looking much better. And they did what I was hoping they would do, which is they added a ton of these Brinicles in here. Some that pop in and out. Alright, so we have those added in. Now, I'm actually going to have to take the water... well, I'm going to take the weather off. I still think it looks better with this because the color is so vibrant compared to when the weather's on. Let's take the water volume off. Alright, some other additions here. They have added other small, like, caves right here. So we've always had the entrance or exit from the mining site that you can actually do right here. So we can actually go out of this. Yeah. Does seem like they've actually tweaked this a little bit, so now you're looking at the texture on the inside here is better. Oh. But also there's a couple other pockets. They're small, but we do have other pockets in here now. We can get diamond, where it does have the lava there more, but you can actually come in through here as well. And it's just, like I said, little pockets where it's kind of like a little cave system. But we have different, obviously diamonds are in here, but we got diamonds, we got gold. And this is going to feed into my assumption that certain areas we're going to try to use the thermal plant. But we have these. Let's see how many we can find. I remember finding at least 2 or 3. That was where we were. There's another one. Let's just pull the water volume back on for a second. I mean, it's going to be hard to navigate down here, like... yeah. And go up. But yeah, just these areas that were empty right now. And like I said, I think they've actually not just added it to ones that were empty, they've actually added a couple different ones. And then we have the other one here that comes from the end of the mining site. Let's see, we have one more. No, this is where the precursor artifact is at. Yeah. Oh, awesome. They put one of these guys down there. They put a Cryptosuchus down there. So we have just small addition there. And then I want to say there's one more that I'm missing. But anyways, they've added those in. Like I said, nice addition. Ah, there we go. Right? Yes. Nope, I already looked at that one. But it's there. So we have that. They haven't added anything over here yet on the kind of area leading from the glacial connection into the tree spire biome. They've also tweaked the cave where the frozen leviathan is at. Minor tweaks. I'm going to leave the water volume off, but I'm not going to actually enter the cave from one side. What happens is when you do that, there's a glitch right now where it actually gets rid of all the water. I can queue it back up, but it's just a pain to deal with. So we'll swim instead. So right here, all these rocks
Detecting a Leviathan class life
right
form
here.
nearby. The life form is currently stationary. Beware of ambush.
So the tweaks are just all the little rocks here, and really the outside here we have all of this stuff on the side that they've added. It looks really, really good. The lights on the side leading in now are new. And it just seems like they've tweaked everything a little bit, right? Where there's just kind of more going on. A lot of the, I mean, like you have like the shelf rock here, that's already been there, that's been there. But it does seem like the ice itself, they've tweaked it now, so it has like that greenish hue to it that we find with the ice in other areas. Which I don't even know if that's ice. It almost seems like it's like ice covering like the raw material for ion cubes. But it does have that look. It looks really, really good. And then exiting, same thing. We have just the addition of the rocks here. They still haven't finished the rest of it. And I do like the kind of, I don't know, splattered paint look on the ice here. But we have that. Looks really good. They come in here. Yeah, that looks awesome. So we have the tweak there. And I do like the lights showcasing like, hey, this is the path to get here. So everything's just coming together in this room. It does look pretty finalized at this point. So we have that. And then last thing that we're going to try to do is we're actually going to try to get the Fabricator Caverns song to queue in. Now this has been a game, I've kind of highlighted it on another video. Really sucks I can't get the other ones to queue in, but we'll go check this out. We'll see if we can get it to actually pop up for us. I haven't seen a ton of work done here in the crystal caves. So everything down here just seems the same for right now. Alright. Let's see. Oops. At least ghosting right here.
Meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Alright. Like I said, it may or may not even queue in, unfortunately. Let's see if we can go in here, if it'll do anything for us. And I really think that's just because I'm... Oh, that looks different. That looks a little different. But I think it's because I'm actually just using free cam to jump from spot to spot. So sometimes it queues in, sometimes it doesn't. Oh, whoa. A Triops just popped in. Ah, bummer, it's not going to do it. Well, that is it, everybody. Sorry the music didn't cue in. I'm going to try and work on that. Hopefully I can get it to actually pop in. I'm going to check on SoundCloud as well. A lot of times, I mean, these are all just uploaded to SoundCloud. I don't know if all of them right now are, but all the previous ones are. So you can find those there. And Subnautica just has that unique soundtrack that I love. I just love the especially from the first game, and they've done a phenomenal job with this. It just has that really cool soundtrack. So that is it. If you like the video, hit the like button for me. If you want to continue to follow along with all of my content, hit the subscribe button for me. Thanks so much for watching.